He has a total of 106 fights, 70 victories, 31 losses, and 5 draws. Referee in charge for this one is Somchai Gahotong. Just ringside of Patanan Pongsapan, Pukit Prampayun, and Tawan Ing Upon. And the president of the judges and referees here in Thai Fight is Dr. Sawang Witiapitak, and I can barely hear myself.
I was to say the same thing. We've got Thailand on one side, Morocco on the other. Me and Kevin stuck in the middle.
That's right, and you wouldn't believe it, but yeah, those guys are cheering for the Moroccan. Absolutely epic.
So we've actually seen Tissir compete here on Thai Fight previously, getting a knockout victory in round number 1 over Chalamda. That's why he's been invited back into this tournament.
I'm still in awe of the atmosphere at the moment. It's so tense right now.
Yeah, Yodkompatak, of course, also competed here on Thai Fight previously, and he also trains, I believe, out of Sinbi Muaythai, where Judy also trains, of course.
Once upon a time, anyways, we saw Yodkompatak in his prime. He's competing in the old Lumpini Boxing Stadium, in fact. Definitely his heyday. Now under a new name, Yodkompatak, Sinbi Muaythai. He's still looking great, but yet to reach that form. And we're quite good, Aaron, at bringing back fighters and getting them back to their forms again.
Very true, yeah.
This atmosphere is tense.
Last time we saw Yodkompatak scored a draw against Phonpitak in Thai Fight League Week 81.
Yeah, but that's possible because it was in the tournament. The Isuzu Thailand Championship, Yodkompatak coming in as a replacement.
Previous to that, he did lose to Kheewpetch, Week 86, a very close fight.
And Kheewpetch being the winner, the eventual winner of that weight class in the tournament, of course. I believe he was supposed to fight tonight, Kheewpetch. And Yodkompatak replaced him.
Oh, big elbow strike there from Yodkompatak. That was a mistake there from LTC. You can see his tactic, just to circle the ring and fire in some random shots here and there. But Yodkompatak's tactic is to take out his legs so he stops moving around the ring, I believe.
Yeah, and waiting for his opponent to make a mistake. And earlier we saw exactly just that, and what happened there? Nope, everything seems to be okay. That was a special way of falling there.
Swing and a miss there from LTC.
Well, I'm very glad that I'm not in the ring right now when I see shots like that. I think I would have eaten that and woken up the next week. Nice low kick.
Good block though from Yodkompatak.
Trying to do the exact same thing in reply, but a good kick to the midsection by Yodkompatak. Yodkompatak taking his time and finding his spot. That left kick is to the midsection. I mean, that's been money for Yodkompatak. Yodkompatak on the back foot, a nice sweep from the Thai.
End of round 1. Here we can see the highlights from the first round of the first semi-final of the King's Cup tournament at 70 kilograms. Great shot there from Yodkompatak, who's looking in tremendous shape for this one. Right elbow connected to the back of the neck instead of the head. It was a dangerous moment there for LTC. It's a close round, both fighters very tentative. I think Yodkompatak using his brains more than his brawn in that one.
Yeah, I think he did more than enough. Here we go, round number 2 about to get underway. And that bell sounded like the Wall Street bell just now. I mean, that was not good for our ears, Aaron. But sometimes you need to make it loud. That's just how loud it's been here in the World SIAM Stadium.
Oh, big right hand there from Tissir. Straight away into the clinch. Trying to ragdoll Yodkompatak.
Nice knee to the midsection. And Yodkompatak bringing in the clinch. And that's something he's been very good at throughout his career. But of course, here on Thai Fight, his style might need to change just a little bit.
Good left kicks there from Yodkompatak, but that was a nice right hand there from Tissir. He's doing everything in his power to try and make this uncomfortable from Yodkompatak.
Well, it looked like Yodkompatak was caught momentarily, and he was just holding on to Tissir just to keep himself up.
It's that point, isn't it, around the ear that really just affects your equilibrium. Kick to the body there from Yodkompatak. There's that swinging right hand and a miss again from Tissir.
With that kick to the body, time and time again, scoring Kompatak a lot of points.
Out of everything that we're witnessing, the shot selection from both these fighters, you're right, Kevin, it's that left kick from Yodkompatak, specifically to the body that he's scoring, but that will score highly. What timing that was.
Yeah, beautiful. Just waited for his opponent to make that one mistake again. This time catching him. Yodkompatak with a kick to the midsection. Twice in a row. Into the clinch. And nothing in it. But you notice from Mahdi Tissir though, he does a lot of movement, but to no avail. I think he's just making himself very tired.
Well, that's caught him there with a left hook. See the Moroccan cheering section in full voice still. Another right hand there, acknowledged from Yodkompatak.
And Big Mac was in there too. I think he's an ordinary Moroccan for the day.
Good head movement there from Yodkompatak.
But yeah, once again, no gold chain. Telling you, Aaron, this economy.
Oh, beautiful left high kick there from Yodkompatak.
How is he still standing? How in the world
Easy.
is Mahdi still standing after taking
props
that?
to him.
Yeah, he is tough.
Well, that was beautiful timing and technique from Yodkompatak. Tissir was waiting for it to go to the body, but instead he went upstairs. It's getting scrappy in there.
Yeah, extremely scrappy. Not really a good look for Yodkompatak, but it's just the way it is. Mahdi, he needs to make things very awkward for Yodkompatak, and he's doing exactly just that.
End of round 2.
Well, to be completely honest, that was a very messy second round we just witnessed from Yodkompatak and Mahdi Tissir. And you can understand the approach for Mahdi. He can't make things too, let's say, Muay Thai 101. He needs to make things scrappy. He needs to do things that Yodkompatak probably hasn't seen before in his very long career. A couple of times, Yodkompatak gave him some very nice shots. And for some reason, somehow, some way, Mahdi remained on his feet. He is tough.
Well, if the idea was to make it difficult for Yodkompatak in terms of stamina, then yeah, maybe he's getting the job done, but that is not the aim of the game. The aim of the game is to perform and show better Muay Thai, and I think right now Yodkompatak is probably 2 rounds up.
Yep, I can see that too, Aaron. Just more accurate with his striking and a lot more power behind his shots that do land and connect. You notice that Mahdi, he's been swinging for the fences, but just not as accurate as Yodkompatak. Round 3 is underway, and that kick to the midsection is what we're talking about. The accuracy from Yodkompatak has just been that good. And he's continuing his technical way of fighting, throwing those kicks time and time again. Into the clinch we go, and a knee does land for Yodkompatak. Again, it is Yodkompatak on the back foot. Mahdi closing the distance, but eats a kick to the midsection once again, and this time Yodkompatak goes high.
And Tissir once again looking to take his head off. Nice. Left hand, inside kick, left high kick. Beautiful combination from Yodkompatak.
And you notice who's in the other semi-final of this tournament. That's right. Klasuek and Ahmed Masumenia. We'll see that fight later on tonight as Yodkompatak continues to go to work with that kick to the midsection.
You see the Moroccans not cheering as loudly as they were doing in rounds 1 and 2 right now. Another kick there from Yodkompatak.
Well, if there's any time to cheer on their man, it's right now.
Yeah, it's very true.
Oh, there's one lad over there. Just no one's following him.
Oh, spear!
In my time, it was called a gore.
In your time. Oh, and again with that left high kick. You know, you're talking about Muaythai 101.
Yep.
Now he is playing into the hands of Yodkompatak within this round.
That's right.
He hasn't got the energy anymore to make it messy and scrappy and uncomfortable. And Yodkompatak at the moment is taking him to school. Shots to the body there from Tissir. And it's this left kick, these constant left kicks that have been a thorn in the side of the Moroccan.
Yeah, and you know, the power, as we mentioned, is just not there anymore. Makes it very difficult for El Mahdi to really do anything of importance here in this match. He is walking, sure, but there's no real thought process behind any of his shots now.
It seemed like the thought process going into this fight was to take Yodkompatak's head clean off.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that hasn't worked, and there was no plan B. And that may be understandable, maybe technically. It was always going to be tough to do, to out-Muaythai Yodkompatak, but still. Well, there you have it, the end of the third and final round. I do believe it will be Yodkompatak who gets his hand raised, and he will be moving on to fight in the final of the 70 kg tournament of the King's Cup in Payao. But we shall see.
Quite honestly, here in this match, I would have liked to see Yodkompatak move forward a little bit more, but anyways.
I think that would have played into the hands, though, of Tissir. I know we wanted to see that. We wanted to see that fight, but Yodkompatak.
But either way, I do believe he got the job done.
He played it his way, and like you said, apart from the goal, which we haven't seen before from him, he was being very consistent. All right, over to Coach Jim.
และผลการตัดสินกรรมการนะครับ The winner is Yodkompatak from Thailand